Please.
If this is Jeffrey's baby, what am I going to do?
But you don't know that it's Jeffrey's baby. You don't. Now, you have to find out for sure.
I have had tests. I'm just too coward to find out the results.
You have? Well, that's good. Listen, I have to go in for a checkup today with Dr. Sedgwick. Come to Cedars with me.
I'm so frightened. I can't.
Sweetheart, every woman who's ever born a child, ever carried a child, has been frightened at some point during her pregnancy. I was terrified when the doctors told me that if I took the baby to term, I might be endangering my health. But you know what? Here, Matt and I have just decided that we're not going to accept it. That's it. We're not. We're going to believe in miracles. And I want you to as well.
But you deserve a miracle. Yes, you do. You have lived a life that deserves one. And you're carrying a child from a man that you love and adore. For me, I don't deserve one. And I certainly haven't lived the right sort of life. And I may be carrying a child of a man that I loathe and despise.
Look, nobody deserves a miracle. Nobody. And every child is one. And I really think that you and I are very, very lucky.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna cope with this. I don't. Oh.
Hey, you're just gonna get through it with Buzz. Just the same way I'm gonna get through it with Matt. And no matter what happens, if you ever need me, I'm right here.
And whatever happens to you, same here.
Good. I'm counting on you.
Look, Doc, I love your daughter very much. And if things were different, no matter what you or anybody else said, I'd go after her. But that's not the way things are.
No.
And because of this, because I have your wife's heart, Michelle would want to be with me for all the wrong reasons.
Well, maybe for some of the right reasons.
Even if they were the right reasons, then that would have my father go back after you in the hospital to sue you again. And that's the last thing I want.
To tell you the truth about this, when I came over here, I didn't know what I was going to expect, but I certainly did not expect this. And I agree with you 100%. A lawsuit would hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you and your son can take care of yourselves. It's Michelle I'm worried about. And only Michelle.
And to protect her, the best thing for you...
To protect her, I have to stay away from her. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, Doc. Because I don't want anybody to hurt Michelle. Nobody.
Now, if this is Buzz's child, then of course he needs to know the truth. And if it's Jeffrey's, well...
Then I'd rather never know.
Really? You'd rather live in fear than know the truth and face it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Look, I think this is a kind of situation that only ruins a relationship if you let it. And I really think that you need to find out who the father is, because everybody's going to need to know, especially the child.
Vanessa, if this child is Jeffrey's, I don't know how in the world I'm going to tell Buzz. This is going to do it. This will destroy him.
Do you love Buzz?
Yes, with everything that I have.
Do you think that he feels the same about you?
Yes. But this is different.
No buts. Buzz will understand. He loves you, Jenna. And he knows how high the stakes were that night in New York. But most importantly, he knows you.
Okay, this Jenna woman. Is she pretty?
She's attractive. British.
Does she cook?
No. You cook.
Because I run a diner.
Right.
So it must mean I like food.
You love food.
What are my favorites?
The salami here. Salami and liverwurst and moussaka.
What else do I love?
You love your family and your neighborhood. And you love the movie Casablanca.
Humphrey Bogart.
Yes, that's right.
Why? Why is this is so weird? I can remember what I saw on screen, but I can't picture my own life.
I don't know. You just have to give it some time.
What about you? What do you like?
I like that movie
Casablanca.
Casablanca. Yes, I do, and I also like this other movie. It's called Enchanted Cottage, and it's about these two people, and they, well, it's a man and a woman, and they feel like outcasts. He has this huge scar right here on his face, and she has this scar on her soul. And they feel like outcasts in the world, and they feel unwanted and ugly, but together they find beauty, and they find this brave new world.
Like here.
Here.
To me, Enchanted Cottage.